What I'm going to be making today is a box for my dad's tie for Father's Day. So basically I have some sheets of printer paper and I have a pencil and a ruler. Then I also have some sheets of cardboard. Now I'm lucky enough that where my husband works they make Christian materials like Sunday school books and things like that that they ship out not just all over the United States but also all over the world. And they take the cardboard out of the boxes and they put them in another box, and some people actually order these cardboard pieces. One day I asked him to bring home some cardboard pieces so I can make crafts for my daughter for her Barbie dolls, and he brought home an entire box. So what I'm going to be doing is taking the tie and turning it sideways and measuring the tie, going around here and then also here at the ends. I shouldn't have to measure the ends because of how long this tie is. It basically takes up a whole sheet of regular size computer paper or printer paper. So I'm just going to be cutting off the excess here, then also on the other side, and then you also want to make sure there's tabs at the end so you can fold up the pieces. But this is going to be my template, and then I'll be sketching that onto the cardboard. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and then I'll show you what it looks like when this template is complete. Okay, so what I did was I took my tie and I put it in the middle of the paper, and I drew lines around where I'm going to fold the edges of the paper up. Either one of these, it doesn't matter. One's the top and one is the bottom. They're both going to turn out exactly the same. Now all I have to do, put this aside, is put this on my cardboard and cut it out. And then after I do that, we'll be ready to start folding up the box and making a tie box for my dad's tie for Father's Day. Okay, so I am finally done. Basically I did the exact same thing that was on my paper, and then I redid it to go onto the cardboard, drawing all the same lines and everything. So basically what I have to do now is fold along the lines, and I have to cut here or cut here, and these are going to be the tabs, so I'll have to cut here, and these are going to be the tabs to fold over so to make it a box, and one's the top and one is the bottom. It doesn't matter which one. And I also thought what I could do, I have some blue wrapping paper here next to the table, and I'm going to wrap the whole box on the outside blue. And what I thought I would do is I have some poster boards, like clear poster board, and I thought about cutting a square or a large rectangle out of the top of the box so he can see what present he's getting, so make it look like a tie box. It's not professional, I know, but I just thought I would, instead of giving it to him in a bag or buying a gift bag or something, I would just go one step further and I would make him his own little box for his tie to go in. So I think that's about it, and I'll show you what it looks like when I've folded up the sides and I've taped it in place. Okay, so I took the two pieces of cardboard and I cut inside all the four corners to make your flaps, and then I took some silver duct tape and I taped the flaps in place. And how I made this was I took a piece of paper and I folded it in half and cut an oval shape, kind of refined it a little bit, laid it on top, cut it out with a pair of scissors. And so this is obviously going to be the top, this is going to be the bottom. And then I also cut out a piece of, this is poster board. So I'm going to take the box, flip it over like this, so when you flip it back over, you can, whoever's getting the gift, which would be my dad, he'll be able to see what he's getting. So the next thing we're going to be doing is taking this blue paper. It matches really, really nice with the tie, and so I'm going to take this paper and wrap it around the bottom lid and the top lid, and then obviously cutting it and then taping it to the inside all the way around, then putting this on, and then the box is basically complete. So I'll show you what the boxes, the top and the bottom look like after they've been wrapped up in blue paper. And this is just plain, obviously it's plain, but this is just paper that came from Walmart for like $1 or $2. And it's, you know, I liked it because it was just plain, didn't have no designs or anything on it. So, alright, well, let me go ahead and wrap these up, and then I'll show you what they look like when they're done. Okay, and here's the finished and final product. After having covered the bottom of the box and the top of the box in my blue wrapping paper, I decided to line the inside of the bottom of the box with silver duct tape. I thought the silver and the blue would look really, really good together. For the lid itself, after having folded back the blue paper, I didn't like the way it looked, so I took a piece of white printer paper and cut it to fit, and then I used this was the only tape that I had, but my crystal clear tape. And if you're going to do a project like this or any project and you want to use tape, get the crystal clear tape. It is so much better because it is like nearly invisible. You don't even see it. You'd have to, you know, really stare at it to be able to find out where the tape is at. So I taped that into place. I folded the tape up on itself like it was double-sided tape and then stuck it into place. Then I took my clear poster board and I cut it to fit with just a small amount of space on this side and on this side. So once I taped it into place, taped it into place using, you know, your tape, whatever tape you have, then, you know, after having taped that into place, I was basically done. So here you have a gift box for a Father's Day tie, or you could even make a gift box for a ring, a gift box for a book, or whatever ideas, whatever item that you have that you want to wrap up. Instead of just, you know, maybe putting it in a gift bag, you can even wrap it up, and you don't have to use plain paper. I just decided to use plain paper, but you can just buy nice wrapping paper, make a box out of cardboard, and then wrap it in that paper, and then you could go the extra mile, as they say, and, you know, make your, you know, your cutout, whether you want it to be a square or just a circle, and do something like that. That way they can see what they're getting. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it. And oh, if you don't have the kind of cardboard that my husband has that he gets from work, you can go to Office Max or maybe even Home Depot, someplace that maybe sells cardboard, and you could get the cardboard that they have. But the best thing you could possibly use, of course it depends on the size of your gift, is a cereal box. Very thin cardboard. Easy to use that stuff, easy to cut. So as far as the difficulty for this project, 1 being very easy, 10 being very difficult, this is like a -1. It is so super easy. So thank you very much for watching. Please rate and please comment. Thank you.